Before we get into this video, I know a lot of people out there, not a lot, but a couple of you will say, why are you still covering World of Warcraft? I thought you should quit this game. I cover this game because I told a lot of you in that video when I said I was stepping away from the game that I would still cover the game. And I would still be up to date with the game because a lot of you subscribed for that. And on top of that, a lot of my close friends still play the game to this day. And recently, there's been a lot of drama in World of Warcraft surrounding the Community Council, right? The Community Council was Blizzard's attempt at trying to bridge the gap between the developers and the community. However, there's been drama around who they've elected for the position, specifically the PvP one I've seen on Twitter, but there's other aspects of the game. There's so many different categories that they've elected people for, and people are unhappy about who they've elected. Now, here's an example of somebody that was brought up.
I saw this. What's the point of covering that up? Everyone knows who that is.
For the position, and to summarize it, people are unhappy. It's kind of like when you run for office, right? When you run for office, they dig up all this stuff around you, and they're like, hey, look what you said a long time ago, or look what you said, just a few months ago. How is this guy, gonna
Dude,
be?
I feel like it's so harder now because there's so many stuff online. Dude, it must be hard to run for anything, man. Like, everyone searches up everything. There's so much stuff.
Charge of everything. And I'm not here to defend the guy whatsoever. I'm not here to attack the guy whatsoever. It's everywhere right now. What I am here to say is that I don't really think it matters who they've picked. I don't think it matters that this guy is, in charge of PvP. They have other people that are doing it as well. I don't think it matters if they picked Sea-Doo or somebody else that has a lot of experience. On Twitter, I said the situation is a lose-lose because no matter who they pick, people are going to be upset. Let's say they...
To be honest, I think WoW Community Council is a lose-lose situation. If they pick someone notable, then they scream they are playing favorites and ignoring casuals. If they pick more casual players, the people will scream about the person's inexperience. The truth is, there is no way Blizzard already knows what's wrong with the game. They hear it from everyone, everywhere, every day. This is already proven by 9.1.5 changes. The team, yeah. So I think the main core workers, they know about the problems and they tell about it to the leaders, but then the leaders deny it because they're on denial and they're on copium. And when content creators make videos like these, those developers, they're like, yes, somebody's talking about it, so we might have a chance to fix it. Because I've talked to some developers and they want to make changes all the time, but the high end, they don't let them do that. Also, I feel like the community council is like a coping mechanism for them where they can like point fingers. It's kind of like the other guy that he showed in the picture. Like, if Blizzard does something wrong, they might get the blame for it. Blizzard's gonna be like, hey, the community council told us to do it, and then now they can point fingers. It's kind of like a scapegoat.
A notable name to be in charge of X, Y, or Z community, the community council. If the person's a notable name and has a lot of experience, or maybe they're a streamer or a content creator, I hate those words, but you know what I'm saying. If they pick one of those, then a lot of people would say, oh my gosh, they're playing favorites, or those people don't know what it's like to be a casual player. They're not listening to the general audience. They're only picking people that have a lot of experience. And if they pick someone that's more casual, then everyone's going to say, oh, well, this person has no idea what they're talking about. We're doomed. They have zero experience, and you see forum posts like that. It doesn't matter who they pick, you guys. All of the answers are out there, right? They know what's wrong with the game. This is an attempt at bridging the gap between the players, and you can call it a PR move, you can call it whatever you want, okay? But it's been proven that Blizzard knows what's wrong with the game, or at least how players feel about the game. They know it, and it was proven in 9.1.5 when everyone was unsubscribing for various reasons and everyone left the game because they were so upset at that one time, several months ago. When everyone left, they made all of these changes that players had been asking for so long.
Sure.
And you see it time and time again with 9.2 as well. They know what players are unhappy about, right? It's not like they haven't heard our feedback or the general feedback. It's that they've chosen to go in a direction they want to go in. And I know what you're probably thinking. It's better to have someone that has a lot of experience and have people be upset than have, a more casual player. And I think there's benefits of having both people up there and, work in this community council thing. But it's not like they couldn't just go ask. I have friends that have competed in the AWC. in various aspects of the game that write up large feedback letters directly to the developers. You know, I've communicated with people that work at Blizzard. I've talked to people that currently work at Blizzard and used to work at Blizzard and given.
Oh, dude, I wanna like name drop, dude. Oh man, there's so many people that work for them that tells them about the troubles, but they don't listen. It's crazy, man.
Them feedback, right? It's not like they can't just go ask. If they need input from these people or they want it, they can go out and get it. It's everywhere. You have to try not to look. Like, I don't even play the game right now, and you can see it on Twitter, on YouTube comments. If you're in the game, I'm sure you can hear about it. My friends talk about it. It's literally everywhere. All of the answers are out there for Blizzard if they want to change the game in the direction that you think they should. And on top of that, I do just want to add that just because somebody has a lot of experience, I'm not saying the guy that I showed you on screen is the best candidate or whatever, but just because someone has a lot of game experience doesn't mean they know how to make games. Okay, I've talked to players that are really good at World of Warcraft and they have the IQ of a grape. And I know that's kind of mean to say, okay, but I'm like, how is this even... whatever, okay? Like, there are people out there that could be good at games that have no idea what it's like to play the game as an average player. They have no idea what's actually wrong with the game. They're just good at understanding, you know,
I know who
mechanics.
he's talking
Doesn't mean you have
about.
a lot of knowledge in game development.
Guys, he's not talking about me, dude. I have Gigabrain, okay? I'm the one that wanted solo queue and Blizzard's finally a little bit listening to it, okay? Let's see some comments. They have private forums for theory crafting and community heads for years and it never worked, nor did they really take much feedback. This is just public version of it, so I really don't see much good coming from it. Yes, I've heard about this stuff too, actually. The only reason to make council public is they could blame them. Yeah, that's what I think they wanted. I mean, I'm sure they're trying to get good out of it too. I think Blizzard's getting shit on so hard that their game might actually get better, because you know what Demi says, tough time never lasts, and mistake is your experience, chat. From all these mistakes, their game might actually get a little bit better. You never know. Maybe next expansion. It can't get worse. It can't get worse. Yeah, it can't get worse than stealing breast milk. Or her did. They're crazy.
I couldn't design the game. I have no idea what it's like to make games. I'm just a player that can provide feedback based on my experience, right? And if they want that feedback, it's literally everywhere for them.
Chat, it can't get worse than this. You guys are coping. It can't get worse than this year for Blizzard. They effed up so hard.
From what I've heard from people that work at Blizzard, people that have worked at Blizzard, the truth is that they know what's wrong with the game, but the team doesn't know. They're not all on the same page, right? Like, some people think the game should be like this.
Stoopzz is exactly saying what I said earlier, because me and Stoopzz know.
Some people think the game should be like this, and that team needs to all get on the same page and figure out what direction they want the game to go in. And that's what I had realized, that the direction of the game wasn't going in the direction that I wanted it to, right? It wasn't made for me anymore. And I know for a lot of people, that's like a hard pill to swallow, because you grow up playing WoW for years and it's always been your game. That's the game that you play. And when it's no longer your game, or it's not made for you anymore, it's frustrating. It's annoying. It's like, what the hell happened? And that's what I had to realize. Like, World of Warcraft isn't designed for people like me anymore. A lot of people will say things like, WoW is designed for casuals. That's why the game went downhill. And then you also have people that will say, WoW isn't designed for casuals, and it's designed for hardcore enthusiasts, and there's no casual content that exists in the game. And the truth is, I think, is they try to design the game for both groups, and they fail at doing so in general, right? So, you know, as an example, if you look at your daily tasks in WoW, right, every week you have, for years, every week you have things that you have to do, and if you don't do these things, you fall behind and you're weaker than everybody else.
I don't know why the game's like that. Like, I'm trying to think in my head, if I went back in WoW, what would I do? And I feel like all the stuff they make you do is unfun for me. It just doesn't want me to go back into it. Maybe Arena, but it's just like daily quests, farming, tower, a campaign. Campaign's not even fun. That's the thing, dude. Compared to FF chat, the story is poop, man. I don't know what I would enjoy if I went back. Like, I'm just trying to think, because I played this game for 17 years and I loved it. Could have got better, but it got worse. And I'm thinking, like, what did I do for 17 years in WoW? It's just PvP, I guess. I don't know, dude.
Else. But the things that you're actually doing are mind-numbingly boring. You know what I
It
mean?
is
They're so boring. I don't even want to do them. Like, I hate this. It's not fun. It's not engaging.
See, dude, if he's saying that, I just said that, and he's saying that, chat. This just shows that it's unfun. Like, they need to make fun content. The homeworks they make you do is unfun, dude. It's just stupid grind that they will increase next month. It's dumb. It's dumb.
But I have to do it. So it's casual content designed for a non-casual pace. Like, you have to be logged into the game and constantly doing this stuff all the time. So it's designed for nobody. And as a result, everyone loses. If you're playing the game right now, you're in the process of WoW trying to...
By the way, I'm happy for Stoopzz. He's doing so well in Lost Ark. He's like... Yesterday he was like 800 views. Dude, he's popping off in Lost Ark. I'm happy for him. I think Stoopzz and I are one of the few WoW PvPers that escaped from North Korea. That's how I see it. A lot of WoW PvP players, they stay because they're scared to change games. But me and Stoopzz, our channel could have died. It's like escaping North Korea. Like, we could have, you know, been Monka-S, but we escaped. And I'm having a blast to chat.
To be. What
chat,
they want
you have no idea how many WoW streamers want to escape WoW, but they're scared too. But they shouldn't be scared. They should try out other games. There's so many other good games out there, man. I still have to try a lot of other games, but there are a lot of better games out there. I mean, some of them know and they want to leave, but they can't. I don't know. They should just...
modern WoW to be. They're figuring it out, and you're kind of the... you're the player, but you're also the tester for all of this. And I think that's where a lot of the frustration lies. I don't think this community council thing does anything. All the answers are out there. All the feedback is out there. They have to choose to listen to it, but more importantly, they have to go, oh, that's what we want to do as a team. And you have to decide if it's going in the direction that you want it to, because there are people out there that enjoy playing WoW today. And finally, again, for those of you that wonder why I make videos like this, I do it because I want to make the damn videos. I don't even look like... I just make videos because I want to make them. I enjoy streaming a lot more. The reason why I like making videos is because I like reading the comments. I like interacting with you guys, and I like making videos like this. I still follow the game. I still am up to date with what's happening.
That Stoopzz is making this video so he could pay for his mansion, okay? Let's be real.
The game, but I don't want to play the game. It's
Look
not
at his
my
plasma
game.
TV
I'm not going to
back
play
there.
9.2. I don't have interest in doing that. It looks like it could be fun. I just don't want to play it right now. I'll probably check out the next expansion, see if it's something I want to do. And if it's going in the direction that I want the game to go in for me as a player, then I'll keep playing it. If it's not, I won't play it, and I'll play something else. That's just how it's going to be for me going forward.
You show us your
And
Lambos,
I want to cover a
Stoopzz.
lot of other games. WoW is just one of them. But anyways, hopefully this video was helpful, informative, or entertaining. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Wait, chat, did Asmongold get into the council? I know he signed up for it. Did he get in or no? Maybe I should look at that first. Is there a video of that? YouTube Asmongold Community Council. Application. Did Blizzard accept or deny the council request? 4 hours ago.
So Blizzard recently, they did an update here about the community council. They did.
Wait, he didn't get in? Wait, did he get... Maybe we'll find out here. I know people are telling me to join too, but I don't play the game anymore. Nor do I want the stress on my shoulder. Because if I talk about WoW, I could talk about it for hours. I could literally talk about it for 7 hours or longer. Dude, I could go on about PvP stuff, man.
Update.
But I don't want to do that
people
anymore.
are
I'm
gonna get
old.
accepted or not accepted.
I'm old, dude.
So I think everybody wants to know, did I get accepted? I'm gonna get on my email right now.
The thing is, I just want to enjoy the game now, chat. I just want to enjoy the game and play. I don't want to be the guy asking for fixes. It sucks cock, man. It sucks.
I've actually not even... I didn't think about clicking on this until I saw it. And we're gonna see whether I got accepted to the thing or not. This computer is from like 1943, So it'll take a minute to get it to work. You represent their player base. I know there are people mad that like I applied or they didn't want me to get accepted into the program or some shit. Like I don't know why people would think that. Like I just want them to make the mount collecting and pet farming and toy like collecting and transmog shit better. Like I don't give a fuck what they do.
I think Asmon going in is great, dude. He's a good representation. I think it's fantastic. He always has good stuff to say, in my opinion. I don't think he says wrong stuff. Yeah.
Raids, like I don't care about that. The fuck do I know? It's not looking good, boys. Maybe it's in my junk email. It's not. All right. So it looks like I didn't get added into the
What?
Blizzard Community Council.
You didn't get
at
in?
least not yet. Obviously.
Wait, they only picked 100, Asmon. You're not in. The Blizzard hates you, dude. Blizzard hates you, Asmon.
Waves of invites and
They've
stuff
had it for
like
you
that,
for years.
but so far I didn't make the cut, which, as I said before, I think is fucking stupid.
It is
I think
stupid.
that I do have a lot to add as somebody who's done completionism content.
I think
for
you do.
way too fucking long, and I'm talking about way too fucking long. I've been doing completionism content. It's been a long time.
So you know when we watch Gordon Ramsay, there's like those high egotistic cookers, those home cooks, and when Chef Ramsay or Joe comes and tells them, they get angry at it because they think they're like best at cooking. That's Blizzard. They think they're the best MMO creators, and when good people give them critiques, they get angry. Like they don't want to hear it. They're like, "Our game's freaking good, Copium." You know what I mean? Like they're in denial, chat. And they need to step up and take the critiques, and their games will be 10 times better.
And that's all I really care about.
10 times
that's
better.
all I really want to give my feedback on. Other than that, as I said, I'm not a raider. I don't really PvP a whole lot. Like I show up and I maybe get like 15's gladiator for the mount, and then that's about it. So like all I really give a shit about is the transmog and how fun and easy and just like fulfilling that is to collect, and I've done that a long time. So hopefully they're able to give it another try and maybe look at it. So if Blizzard doesn't want me in the community council, fuck them, man. Like the truth is that the game, the completionism content. What's this little white thing on my shoulder, man? This thing's making me mad. The Blizzard completionism content's gone into the shitter in the past few expansions. It's just gotten worse. And if they don't want feedback that they so desperately need from people that actually play the game, like I want to see the mount collections of the people that are devs. I bet they don't fucking collect mounts. I bet they don't collect transmog. I bet they don't know any of this shit.
Of course they don't. They don't play their game, man. They're like, oh fucking god, I'm finally home. I'm gonna play Roblox or something. Dude, all the Blizzard dev that stream, they never play their own game, chat. I never see anyone. Like, I could name 5 of them. I go to their stream. They're playing Dead by Daylight. How are you gonna work on your own game and never play your own game? It's crazy, dude. Like, they don't know what's going on. They just work on it at work, and then they go home. They're like, thank God, open a beer, play some other game. They're playing a Final Fantasy or something. They don't play their own game. It's crazy.
Where this stuff comes from. No, that one actually wasn't dandruff. I know that might be a surprise, but it wasn't. And it's frustrating, man. They're tweeting about politics in Final Fantasy 14 on their own dev accounts. So I mean, what the fuck surprise is this to me? I don't know. They made a video about this. I don't even remember this. What's this video? I forgot all about this video.
What's the horror?
I'm Morgan, and I'm a lead game designer for World of Warcraft.
I'm Sarah, and I'm a senior level designer.
I'm Ian, game director for WoW.
Dude, Asmon does not. The look in his face, man.
I'm Tina, and I'm a lead environment artist.
I'm Pat, the production director for WoW.
And I'm Holly, the lead producer of WoW Classic.
We get a lot of feedback from players, and it's great. We watch and read as much feedback as we can.
He's not happy. Oh
Telling us how
my
they feel about the game
goodness.
leads directly to improvements.
Oh
that we
my
make.
goodness.
It's a lot of feedback.
Which is awesome.
But we really want to zero in on the most nuanced player.
I don't want to read that. Like, I don't want to listen to that. Like, why you gotta have, like, what is this? This is like a company, like one of these fucking... No, it's not about the diversity. I don't give a fuck if they have women or men in it or not. What they should have had is they should have just had Ian, this girl, the bald guy here, or her, whatever, Morgan, just fucking say what's going on, rather than a bunch of different people reading, like, it's like, imagine you get a paragraph, it's like, you know, like in school, where they say, okay, Billy, you read one sentence, and then Ted, you read the next sentence, and then Dylan, read the third sentence, and then Amanda, read the fourth sentence, and then you read them all, and it just fucking takes forever. Man, it's just such a bad video. Like, they should have me in the community council just to tell them how to make a fucking video. This is so stupid. Anyway, so community council hasn't accepted my application. They haven't said that they declined it either. And you know, like, if they don't accept it, fuck it, who cares? You tell me there's a chance? Well, I mean, no, they said that it's a first wave, and so, like, I don't know. Like, in my opinion, like, if I had to bet, is Blizzard gonna put me on the community council or not? I would bet no. Yeah, I would bet on a no on that one, man. This guy got in, which is good. It's just happened excited for me. Both me and Miss, I guess this is his wife. Okay, cool. You're not nice enough? Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not. Like, I'm not, like, the thing.
Dude, all the people that worked for Blizzard, they're always sugarcoaters. I hated them, dude. I won't say names, but like, they know the game sucks and they're talking crap behind the back, but then when they're on stage, they're like, oh man, wow, so good and fun.
Thing is, like, if I have to treat you like a baby, then I don't want to have to do it. Like, you grown-ass man. Fucking, if you put something in that sucks, and it sucks, I'm gonna just tell you it sucks. Right? I mean, like, these women too, right? It's like, she's a grown-ass woman. She can handle that. It's not like she's not gonna go there and cry. It is what it is. And it's like, I gotta read negative shit about me all the time. It's annoying, it sucks, but, you know, that's what happens. I don't know, man. Want anyone that will give them bad PR? I mean, if the thing is, then why is Bobby Kotick there? Look, here's the thing. Like, we got so many fucking things to talk about today. I don't want to spend all day thinking about this community council bullshit, okay? So, either way, I didn't get accepted.
Honestly, it's like a double-edged sword for Asmon. I think if he gets in, I saw Haru asking, what do you think will happen if they actually let him on the council? I honestly think he would pitch in good feedback. He has McConnell there too. McConnell will definitely give him some good feedback too. But it might be bad for Asmon, because I know there's like a good majority of WoW players that hate Asmongold, and if anything goes bad, they'll be like, it's fucking Asmongold's fault, we hate that guy, right? There's just people that are gonna blame him when it's not really his fault. So it can be a good thing that he's not into. If they let him in, people will outrage on Twitter forums, Reddit and shit. Yeah, I don't know why. There's a lot of group that doesn't like him. Letting Asmon in is terrible on the PR. Yeah, freaking terrible. They're already blamed for everything. Yeah, I know there were like a group of Final Fantasy players blaming him for stuff in the game as well. It's stupid. It's the stupidest reasons. Yep. I think it's good that he's not in. You're gonna get less stress. But WoW's not gonna get better.